Thank you. And now call on Emmanuel FERNANDES from France.
Thank you, President. International law must prevail in all circumstances and across the entire planet. The issue we're dealing with today is the expanded Middle East. And in this region of the world, there's been a spread of widespread chaos from Lebanon to Iran and as far as the Palestinian territories, jeopardizing the international equilibrium. We need to clearly name the troublemakers and lead aggressors who, steeped in their imperialist and colonialist doctrine, are plunging the Middle East into fire and bloodshed. Yes, our Assembly must denounce and condemn the exactions perpetrated by Israel, headed by the supremacist far-right government and the war criminal Netanyahu, but also those of the United States, led by fascist Donald Trump. In Lebanon, Israel has been waging an invasive war since the start of March, with massive airstrikes and ground operations in the south of the country. More than 2,400 people have already been killed in this war, including several journalists. Dozens of villages have been destroyed or razed to the ground in the south, and more than 1 million people have been displaced. This war, which is painted as focus against Hezbollah, in reality strikes an entire people, with the civilians the first to suffer. 2 French soldiers of UNIFIL have also lost their lives, and I wish to pay tribute to them. Here, enough is enough. Israel, which is continuing the genocide in Gaza with more than 70,000 direct victims, massacres in the West Bank, and apartheid against the Palestinians with this new appalling law on the death penalty. Israel, as I was saying, must be defanged. Support for Palestine, support for Lebanon are a paramount necessity. Our member states must urgently act by punishing Israel, beginning with the end of its observer status for the Knesset in our Assembly. In Iran, the situation is just as troubling. The illegal war unleashed by the United States is continuing, and the resumption of bombing, which has been announced, means that we must fear a major escalation. We express our solidarity with the Iranian people, which will not have freedom or democracy under a deluge of bombs. And I say very clearly, neither the mullahs nor the Shah, neither foreign interference nor an autocratic regime. The Iranian people, which for decades has been suffering from the tyranny of the Ayatollahs, will not be saved by being subjected to a deluge of fire, sending it back to the Stone Age, according to the unconscionable threats of Donald Trump. Europe cloaks itself in shame and dishonor by kowtowing to the US president. We must be a pole of resistance to imperialism and colonialism. Our institution must stop behaving like an offshoot of NATO. International law rests on law, not force, unambiguously defending the international legal system without double standards, and supporting international courts is the only compass which should constantly guide everything we do in this Assembly. That is the condition for peace and stability in the Middle East and the world alike. Thank you.
Thank you. Next